Welcome to the season of self-love, your daily dose of inspiration and encouragement. I'm your host, Nyomi Banks, and I am thrilled to be here with you today. This podcast is brought to you by Ask Nyomi and Elevate Me Self-Discovery. Are you ready to elevate your mindset and embrace the power of self-love? Or have you come to the right place? Each day we'll dive into topics that will empower and inspire you on your journey towards self-discovery and personal growth. Whether you're looking to cultivate healthy relationships, boost your confidence, or find balance in your life, this podcast is here to support your every step on the way. We believe that self-love is the foundation of living a fulfilled and joyful life. And together we explore practical tips, insightful interviews, and transformative stories that will leave you feeling inspired and motivated. So join me Monday through Friday as we embark on this daily adventure of self-love. Tune into the Season of Self-Love podcast to start your day on a positive note and discover the limitless potential within yourself. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today is Thursday, December 21st, 2023. And welcome, my beautiful souls, to another episode of the Season of Self-Love podcast. And I am your host, Nyomi Banks. And today we'll be diving into a topic that resonates with all of us. It's attracting abundance and love, happiness, and success. And as someone who has walked this path and seen the transformative power that abundance mindset can do, I'm excited to share insights and strategies on to help you and to invite more abundance into your life. All right, we're going to take a quick break and then we're going to come back and then we're going to start with understanding what abundance is. All right, it's your girl, the goddess, Nyomi Banks here on the Season of Self-Love, and we'll be right back.
Welcome to the Season of Self-Love podcast with Nyomi Banks, where every day is a chance to embrace self-discovery and personal growth. Join Nyomi on a transformative journey, streaming exclusively on Spotify and Breaker. With daily episodes from Monday through Friday, podcast is your daily dose of inspiration, motivation, and self-love. Dive deep into engaging conversations about self-care, mindfulness, and personal development. Nyomi brings you expert insights, practical tips, and uplifting stories from thought leaders in the field. Embark on a journey of self-discovery and unlock the power of self-love. Mark your calendars and tune in to the Season of Self-Love podcast, available every weekday on Spotify and Spreaker. Remember, it's time to prioritize yourself and embrace the beautiful season of self-love. Get inspired and join Nyomi Banks on the Season of Self-Love podcast.
I often find myself feeling stuck in my life and like I'm not reaching my full potential. But with Elevate Me, self-discovery, I've been able to tap into my inner self and discover what I truly want out of life. Elevate Me, self-discovery is an incredible program that combines video learning, self-help, and amazing audio to guide you through a journey of self-discovery. From feeling freedom and guided meditation to self-love and empowerment, this program is perfect for anyone looking to unlock their full potential. Don't let life pass you by.
All right, welcome back. It's your girl, the goddess, Nyomi Banks here on the Season of Self-Love podcast. And today we're talking about attract abundance in all areas of your life. Love, happiness, and success. And before we dive into this topic, I want to begin to do a breathing exercise with you real quickly. If you can get real comfortable. So sit comfortably in your chair with your back straight, your feet flat on the floor. All right, now close your eyes and take a deep breath in through your nose, filling your lungs completely. Hold your breath for a moment and then slowly exhale through your mouth, releasing any tension or stress with each breath. And as you continue to breathe, focus on the sensation of your breath flowing in and out of your body. Let go of any thoughts or any distraction. breathe in through your nose. Hold. Now exhale out. Okay, now I want you to shift your attention to your body and notice any areas of tension or discomfort. Now I want you to inhale again through your nose. And now I want you to imagine sending healing energy to those tension body areas. Yes. Now I want you to exhale, and as you exhale, I want you to visualize releasing the tension and allowing it to dissolve away. Let's do this a few more times. I want you to inhale, sending the healing energy through the tensions where your body, in the areas of your body that has the tensions that are very tense. And then I want you to exhale. And I want you, when you exhale, I want you to visualize and releasing the tension and allowing it to dissolve away. Yes. One more time. Breathe in. Yes. What's the tension and the discomfort? Yes, that is just going away. All right, now exhale to visualize releasing it all. Yes, like that. All right, you can open your eyes now. And I hope you feel rejuvenated and relaxed, all right? So now let's go into our topic today, and we're talking about abundance and understanding what abundance is, as well as providing, we understand it in your love, in your happiness, and in your success in all areas of it. In this segment, we'll define what abundance truly means. And it's not just a material wealth. And that's sometimes we get confused by that when people say of abundance. They think of it in the form of materialistic things, of money or home or something like that. But it's a state of being that enriches every aspect of your life: love, happiness, success, relationships, health, and wealth. And we will explore the importance of adopting an abundance mindset and how it positively impacts our overall well-being while moving towards a more fulfilled life. And the true definition of abundance goes beyond the idea of simply having a lot of or an excess or something, an excess of something. It encompasses a mindset of a way of thinking or perceiving the world. Abundance is the belief that there is more, enough to go around, and that resources, opportunities, and possibilities are limitless. So it's about recognizing and appreciating the abundance that already exists in our lives, whether it be in relationship, health, wealth, knowledge, or experiences. But abundance is not just a material possession or wealth, but it's also having an abundance of love and joy and creativity and fulfillment. It's a state of being where we feel deeply connected to the flow of life and trust that everything that we need is available to us. And abundance is the opposite of scarcity, which is characterized by fear, lack, or the perception of a limited resources. And when we hold an abundance mindset, we shift our focus more to what we don't have to what we do have, from what is lacking to what is abundant. So it's important to note that abundance does not mean being reckless or wasteful. It is about recognizing and utilizing the resources that is available to us in a responsible and sustainable manner. And while we also being open to receiving even more. So overall, the true definition of abundance is a mindset of gratitude, trust, and positivity, where we recognize the infinite possibilities and blessings that exist in our lives. And it's a way of thinking and living that allows us to experience greatest joy, fulfillment, and success in all areas of life. So when you hear when people say, I am full of abundance, there's abundance all around me, Even in my prayer and even in my meditation, and I speak and talk about manifesting abundance around me, I don't particularly mean just about materialistic things. I'm talking about the opportunities, the love, the wealth, the just feeling of being in the now, and appreciating what I have. It took a while for me to get there, and truly understanding what abundance was and what's the difference of those. You understand what's abundance and prosperity. Truly, sometimes people get those two, and I don't want to say mixed up, but they're more kind of coincide together, especially when we say, well, I pray for more abundance and prosperity in life. And they say, why you just don't pray for prosperity? Prosperity is more of a materialistic thing, money, opportunities, and that, where abundance is the ability to have what you have around you and be able to use that resourcefully to betterment of yourself and for others. So what I want to talk about right now is adopting an abundance mindset, okay? Now, with adopting an abundant mindset is very crucial for our overall well-being, and as it is profound, a positive impact on various aspects of our lives. And there are a few reasons why that when adopting an abundance mindset is important, and how it can positively impact our overall well-being by having a positive outlook. An abundance mindset helps us to shift our focus from scarcity and the lack to abundance and possibility. And it allows us to see opportunities and solutions and the potential of growth in all aspects of our lives. So this positive outlook enhances our mental and our emotional well-being. So it's fostering optimism and gratitude, as well as resilience. Adopting abundance mindset, it can increase your happiness. When we believe in abundance, we cultivate a sense of fulfillment and contentment. Rather than constantly striving for more, we learn to appreciate and savor what we already have. This shift is a perspective that leads us to an increased happiness and satisfaction with our lives. Adopting an abundance mindset, it reduces stress and anxiety. A scarcity mindset often leads to feeling of fear, anxiety, and stress. And as we constantly worry about not having enough, however, embracing an abundance mindset can alleviate these negative emotions. And by focusing on abundance and trusting that there is always enough, we can reduce stress and experiences greater peace of mind. So also adopting an abundance mindset, it can improve relationships. An abundance mindset encourages collaboration, generosity, and a win-win mentality. It allows us to celebrate the success and achievements of others without feeling threatened or envious. This mindset will foster healthier and more fulfilling relationships as we approach interactions with a mindset of abundance and cooperation. And adopting an abundance mindset, it can increase motivation. Believing in advance opens us a minds of infinite possibilities. It fuels our motivation and drive to pursue our goals and dreams. And knowing that there is an abundance of resources, opportunities, and support available to us. So with the increased motivation, we become more productive, and we focus on achieving our desired outcomes. And adopting an abundance mindset, it can enhance creativity and innovation. An abundance mindset encourages us to think outside of the box and explore new possibility. It frees us from limited beliefs and encourages us to embrace creativity and innovation. This mindset shift can lead to breakthrough ideas, problem solving, and personal growth. Adopting an abundance mindset is a powerful tool for improving our overall well-being. It helps us to cultivate a positive outlook, experience greater happiness, and reduce stress to improve our relationships. It increases our motivation, our productivity, and it enhances our creativity and innovation. So by embracing abundance, we can live a more fulfilling and joyful life. There's a message that used to come to me all the time, is that there is enough abundance to go around. And I remember looking at that, and even looking at the entire messages, that just because you're doing something that might be like someone else is doing something, say I'm talking about self-care or self-love, and say one of my good girlfriends or somebody else is talking about self-love or self-care, that is a part of their platform that they're speaking on. The thing is, both of us can be able to do it, and we have our own unique way of doing it. So instead of looking at these as competition of comparison, how about to help celebrate them and help push them as well? Does that make sense? It's like sometimes when we see, and this happens in especially a lot of big families like me, I come from a very, very talented family where a lot of us do makeup, hair, dance, sing, create jewelry. We're a very talented and creative family. So you will see some people kind of doing the same thing. So instead of us being envious of jealous of each other, how about we come together and celebrate each other and push each other forward? You see that a lot when it comes to family and friends, that they figure because she knew I was doing that. Did she? And if she did, maybe she got a whole different outlook on that. You know what I mean? Maybe she has a whole different outlook on that. And let me tell you something. I remember when I first created my makeup line. I had a makeup line, I had a skincare line, I had all of that. And probably a few years later, I had a cousin of mine who also created a makeup or a skincare line, but it wasn't like mine. It was a different, form of skincare or makeup line that she was doing. She was creating for herself. And I'm about to be very honest with that. When I first looked at it, I said, now she knew I was doing that. That's what I said. Now she knew I was doing that. And then I had to check myself. I said, just like there is Maybelline, there is L'Oreal, all of these different makeup, MAC, different. Why couldn't it be several different makeup lines in your family? Why can't it be several different skincare lines in your family? You both have two different type of audiences. Why can't you guys team up and do something together? And I wonder that to this day. Yeah. But that's when knowing that there is abundance to go around, that we definitely need to learn how to not only appreciate and celebrate the things that are around you that you already have, to use it. Like I say this, in my home, of all of the work that I've done and all of the things that I have, this is a multi-billion-dollar full of abundance here of things that I can do. That I can create anything that I want to create in this. And I teach my daughters and my nieces and nephews the same thing. And even my friends and their children as well. What I'm learning to do more now is to really focus on what you have and not what I don't have. So I no longer look at that cup half empty, but I look at it half full. And my purpose in life is to continue to keep pouring into that half full cup so I can pour into others. So I'm very thankful for the relationships that I have. I'm very, thankful for the community that I have. And that's where we got to get in the mindset of thinking about appreciating what we have and not worrying about what we don't have. Think about in the moment of what you have today and use that. And use that. All right. So we're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we're going to talk about the differences between a scarcity mindset and an abundance mindset, all right? It's your girl, the goddess, Nyomi Banks here on the season of self-love, and we'll be right back. Hey, it's your girl, the goddess, Nyomi Banks, and make sure you tune in every Thursday night to Ask Nyomi Bridging the Gap podcast, where we talk about everything from love, sex, relationship, cultural differences, and so much more. We're bridging the gap between them all, and we even talk about spiritual uplifting. You need to stop by Neon.com, Mike, as well as the BTG crew. We have some amazing guests that come through. You never know. Just make sure you tune in Thursday night, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Go to AskNyomi.com and tell them Nyomi sent you.
Welcome to the Season of Self-Love podcast with Naomi Banks, where every day is a chance to embrace self-discovery and personal growth. Join Naomi on a transformative journey, streaming exclusively on Spotify and Breaker. With daily episodes from Monday through Friday, podcast is your daily dose of inspiration, motivation, and self-love. Dive deep into engaging conversations about self-care, mindfulness, and personal development. Naomi brings you expert insights, practical tips, and uplifting stories from thought leaders in the field. Embark on a journey of self-discovery and unlock the power of self-love. Mark your calendars and tune in to the Season of Self-Love podcast, available every weekday on Spotify and Spreaker. Remember, it's time to prioritize yourself and embrace the beautiful season of self-love. Get inspired and join Naomi Banks on the Season of Self-Love podcast.
All right, well, welcome back. It's your girl, the goddess, Nyomi Banks, here on the Season of Self-Love podcast. And today we're talking about attract abundance in all areas of your life. Love, happiness, and success. And in the last segment, we talked about understanding what abundance is. And now we're going to talk about cultivating an abundance mindset. Here we're going to dive into the difference between a scarcity mindset and an abundance mindset, as well as I'm going to provide you with practical tips and techniques to help you shift your perspective. We'll talk about the power of gratitude and positive affirmations as tools to attract more abundance into your life. And it's about changing the lens through which we view your world. And so with the scarcity mindset and the abundance mindset, there are two contrasting ways of perceiving and experiencing the world. With a scarcity mindset, we focus more on a lack and limitation and a belief that there is not enough to go around. And also we perceive resources as being limited and believe that opportunities are limited as well. We operate from a place of fear and insecurity. This is when you have a scarcity mindset. It also views success as a zero-sum game, when someone else's gain means your loss. A scarcity mindset, it has you feeling jealous and envious of other achievements or possessions. And a scarcity mindset will have you to tend to be afraid of taking risk or stepping out of comfort zone. Now with an abundance mindset, what an abundance mindset does, it helps you focus on abundance, possibilities, and the belief that there is plenty for everyone. It also helps you perceive resources as infinite and believes that opportunity are limitless. Also, an abundant mindset, it operates from a place of trust and confidence. It also views success as an expansive and believes that there is enough for all to thrive. with abundance mindset, it allows us to celebrate and support others' achievements or possessions, as well as it helps us to embrace taking risks and stepping out of our comfort zones for growth. You know, the crazy thing is when you think about a scarcity mindset and an abundance mindset, you say these things, these were taught to us, especially there's a scarcity mindset. You know, honestly, this world was built on fear. It was built on fear and greed. And so that's something that we embody, is that scarcity mindset. So it's like, how can we shift that mindset, that scarcity that has been embedded in our life, even at birth, even before birth? Because you have to think about it, when your mother is carrying you in that womb and there is stress, your kids feel that. They feel that anxiety. They feel all of those things. That's why when you are pregnant, women, and they say, try to have less stress, no stress, because emotionally, our kids, our babies that we carry in our wombs, they are connected to us. They feel everything that we feel. So even them being born in this world, they're born with that scarcity mindset. Because that's who we are. That's what we have. So it's like, how can we change that? So then that next generation, our unborn, can feel that it's okay to have an abundance mindset. And what that is and what it feels like. And even if you have kids now and, children, even men, if you can instill an abundance mindset, if you can learn that yourself and instill that in your children now, so then when they start to have your grandchildren, then now they have a more positive and abundance mindset than of a scarcity mindset. All right, here is some techniques, tips that can help you shift from scarcity mindset to an abundant mindset. First, be awareness. Recognize your current thought patterns and belief about abundance and scarcity, and be mindful of any negative self-talk and limiting beliefs you have. I remember having this message that came across. It was a question. It said, what is your relationship with money? What is your relationship with money? And you're like, what do you mean, what is your relationship with money? Are you afraid to spend it? How do you treat money? That's another question. And I want you to ask yourself these questions as well. Do you value things you buy with money? And do you love or hate it? And usually because relationship with money, Nyomi, you talking about relationship? Yes. We have a relationship with everything and everyone in our life. And it simply means on how you treat something or how it treats you back. Money is energy. Money is energy. But since we need money to survive, we have a relationship with it in the same way we have with a partner. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? And that's even with abundance too. You know how sometimes we can be in a relationship with another person, and just because another person might get more attention or something like that, we might feel envious and jealous. That's the same way it has to do with money and abundance. Not knowing that it's so much to go around. It's enough for everybody. And if you really look at abundance as more of a gratitude and appreciating what you have. Just imagine you treating what you have like gold, what that does is it opens up a portal, a positive energy that allows more to come to you. It allows more to come to you because now you have a positive energy force that is there with you, that is now open to receiving more abundance, more opportunity, more positive relationships. Because that same energy that you're giving out is that same energy that you're getting back. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Next tip for shifting your scarcity mindset to an abundance is positive affirmation. Use positive affirmation to reprogram your subconscious mind. So repeat affirmations such as, I am deserving of abundance. Opportunities come easily to me, or I am open to receiving abundance. Another tip to shift your scarcity mindset to abundance is gratitude. Practice gratitude daily by focusing on what you already have and are grateful for. And this helps shift your focus from a lack to abundance. So that apartment that you're in, that home that you are in, that 20-year-old car that you're driving in. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Appreciate that. Treat it like it's gold, platinum. That means when you walk into your home, it just smells like amber and jasmine. You know, that your home that is so welcoming to you that you have no problem with living in it because you're taking care of it and you're appreciating everything that you have worked for. Not only is this appreciate of what you have, but it's appreciation of the work that you had to create this, to make this, to be able to purchase it, buy it, rent it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Another tip is to visualization. Visualize yourself living a life of abundance. Imagine yourself achieving your goals and enjoying abundance that comes with it. Feel the emotions associated with this visualization. When I tell you that I visualize a 5-story building that's 50,000 square feet for Elevate Me Self-Discovery, and when I walk through that door, I smell amber and jasmine and I hear waterfalls. And I know that is a place of peace, of healedness, of the people will be getting healed at. But I've already visualized that in my head and I can smell it. Like when I'm sitting there and I'm doing a meditation and I'm visualizing, I can smell it. That's how my house is. Surround yourself with abundance. Surround yourself with people, resources, and environments that embody abundance, that can help reinforce an abundance mindset and inspire you. It's okay not to be the top dog in the room. I learned that I don't want to be the top dog in the room. I want it to be somewhere there's somebody there that can inspire me to want more, to learn more. Really. And take inspired action. Take inspired action to shift the scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset. Take actions towards your goal and aspiration. Trust that the universe will support you and provide opportunities along the way. Trust that God, the universe, or whoever you call your higher power, that it would allow you, it would take you there. Remember, shifting from a scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset, it is a process that requires consistency, constant practice, and self-reflection. Embracing gratitude and positive affirmations serve as powerful tools to attract more abundance in your life. And by shifting your perspective and energy towards positivity and openness. So cultivating abundance in mindset and knowing the difference between scarcity mindset and an abundance mindset, and knowing how to shift your mind from a scarcity mindset to abundance mindset is very crucial in your self-love journey and also in your relationship with others. So we're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to come back and we're going to talk about attracting abundance in love. All right. It's your girl, the goddess Nyomi Banks, here on the Season of Self-Love, and we'll be right back.
Are you ready to kickstart your journey to a healthier, more fulfilling life? Introducing Good Morning, My Sexy People, 90 Days to Kick Off Your Healing Living Journal by Nyomi Banks. This transformative journal is your personal guide to achieving physical, mental, and emotional well-being. With its easy-to-follow prompts and powerful exercises, you'll embark on a 90-day healing journey like no other. Each morning, as you open the pages of this journal, you'll discover thought-provoking questions, uplifting affirmations, and space to reflect on your progress. It's your secret weapon to breaking free from old patterns and embracing a healthier, sexier you. Say goodbye to self-doubt and hello to self-love. Good Morning, My Sexy People will empower you to make positive changes every single day. You'll develop healthy habits, cultivate gratitude, and unlock your true potential. Whether you're seeking to improve your fitness, boost your confidence, or find inner peace, this journal is your trusted companion. It's the support system you need to stay motivated, focused, and inspired throughout your journey. Don't wait another day to start living your best life. Good Morning, My Sexy People, 90 Days to Kick Off. Your Healing Living Journal by Nyomi Banks is available now on Amazon. Grab your copy today and begin your transformation. Remember, it's time to prioritize yourself, set your intentions, and unleash the sexy, vibrant person within. Get your copy of Good Morning, My Sexy People today, and let the healing begin.
All right, my sexy people, it's your girl, the goddess Nyomi Banks, here on the Season of Self-Love. All right, today we're talking about attract abundance in all areas of your life, love, happiness, and success. And in the top of the hour, we talked about understanding abundance as well as cultivating abundance mindset. And now we're going to talk about attracting abundance. In this heart-centered segment, we will discuss on how self-love is a foundational in attracting and maintaining healthy relationships. I'll share strategies for nurturing self-love and self-worth, which are key in attracting love and fulfilling partnerships. All right, so with nurturing self-love and self-worth, they are very, very essential for attracting love and fulfilling relationships. And there are strategies to help cultivate these qualities. One is practicing self-compassion. And it's funny, yesterday's show we was talking about transformation and embracing change. And literally probably 20 minutes after I got off of recording yesterday's show and posting it, I had gotten a phone call from a loved one, and we literally, well, first I sat and I listened to this individual, and as they were talking to me, it was like ding, ding, ding. It was like, oh, we just talked about that. Like I literally just talked about that on today's show. This is what I was saying to myself as this person was talking. But then as I heard them saying how they were afraid to fail. They were afraid to step out on faith. that even though they have accomplished so much in their life, and what I mean so much in their life, they accomplished like 3 degrees, man. But still they felt unfulfilled, better yet, ashamed that they were even feeling that way. And the words that they were describing themselves, I said, hold on. I said, you have to learn how to have self-compassion for yourself. So the very people, all of those people that you are out there loving on and giving the love to, you need to give that love to yourself. Because you need to understand recognize what is your background. Recognize where did you come up in or where you came from. What we tend to forget is that the way our lives are today, before we go to try to get healing, is that we are taught some of these not so healthy habits from our parents, from our home. And that's because those are what they were taught. So it's like we're teaching others how to be broken. So there's broken people bringing in broken children to create more broken children that become adults that will create more broken children. And it's like, where do we stop that at? It's like, first we need to figure out what makes us happy. Go and heal that little boy or little girl that was hurt. If that means go sit in front of a therapist and be able to spill and talk about everything that went on in your life. And have an open mind when you sit there to listen to what they're going to tell you or what tools they're going to give you. So now you can know how to have self-compassion for yourself. To know how to treat yourself with kindness and understanding. To acknowledge your flaws and mistakes without harsh judgment. Offer yourself the same support and compassion that you give to others. And a dear friend, and when I say, we were on the phone for about 3 hours. For about 3 hours we were on the phone. And towards the end of the conversation, this person was agreeing with me. They was like, you know what, you're right. Like I really never really looked at it. And the thing is, and can I be honest, they had all the answers because they sat down with different quotes and different things from the Bible, from different, self-care, gurus and all. They had it all. So why do you think that it could apply to somebody else, but it doesn't apply to you? Why do you think you're not worthy of those words that they are saying in those Bible scriptures or in that self-help book, that it doesn't apply to you? Let's just don't skim over it and read it or take notes on it and don't apply it in our daily lives. And that's what we have to do. So when we say self-compassion or treat yourself with kindness as you do that person right there that you are giving all the love to, that you are being there supportive to them, be that same support for that person that you're looking in the mirror at, that reflection of yourself. How to nurturing self-care, self-love, and self-worth is all about setting boundaries. Establish clear boundaries to protect your emotional well-being. Be assertive and communicate with your needs and values, and don't be afraid to say no when necessary. And boundaries show that you value yourself and your time. And I want to make this clear. When I say boundaries, I'm not saying cut folks off. With my boundaries, I had to cut certain people off. But that's not the case for every situation. It's not. It's not. Even setting boundaries for yourself, to not overextend yourself. Develop self-awareness. Take time to self-reflect and self-discovery. Understand your strength and your weaknesses, your values and your passion. And knowing yourself deeply allows you to make choices aligned with your authentic self. That's why I be like with a hammer and a nail, beating it in, talking about having that intimate relationship with yourself. Because anything or anyone outside of you, of your being, is extra. That's extra. That's a plus. That's just extra. That's not what you need, but it's an extra on top of what you already got for yourself. Prioritize your self-care by nurturing that. It will help you to engage in activities that nourish your mind, body, and your soul. Exercise regularly, eat nutritional food, get enough sleep, engage in hobbies or activities that bring you joy. Sometimes I don't do work. Sometimes I just go and make earrings or whatever, something creative that I can do would take my mind and my stress off of a writing that I'm doing, a book that I'm writing. Sometimes I have to walk away. Like I said, sometimes I go and sit and look out the window and just appreciate now. That is one of my daily challenges, is just focusing on today, this moment now, not thinking about what happened yesterday, not thinking about what's going on tomorrow, but appreciating what today is. Appreciating the things that are happening right now in this moment. Challenges the negative self-talk. We talk about this quite often because those little negative subconscious things just come pop in your head and you be like, where'd that come from? Get that journal to write it down and ask where that come from. Go searching for it. Go do the research. Where did that thought come from? And how is it affecting me today? Now, how can I stop allowing that to affect me today? Surround yourself with positivity. Celebrate your achievement no matter how big or how small they are. I celebrate myself every day. I do. I have to. What does it do for you, Nyomi? You know, it gives me a sense of fulfillment. But also I recognize my worth. I recognize my ability to grow, to change, to elevate, to be not only a better person for myself, but also to the world. And practice gratitude. Man, be grateful for where you are today. And it might seem hard, but know that you've probably been in a harder situation than this. Really. And if you change that mindset of thinking, you won't be in anything harder than this. And why I say that is because you'll look at it in a different perspective. You won't look at it like it's the end of the world. You know what I mean? All right, so we're going to take a quick break and then we're going to come back. And then we're going to end this with how do we invite abundance and happiness in our lives, all right? It's your girl, the goddess, Nyomi Banks, here on the Season of Self-Love. And we will be right back.
Hey, this is Dog Pound Mike, Ask Naomi Bridging the Gap podcast. Come check us out every week. And remember, I'm no relationship expert. I just tell it like I hear from the kennel. Get back at it.
Welcome to the Season of Self-Love podcast with Nyomi Banks, where every day is a chance to embrace self-discovery and personal growth. Join Nyomi on a transformative journey, streaming exclusively on Spotify and Breaker. With daily episodes from Monday through Friday, podcast is your daily dose of inspiration, motivation, and self-love. Dive deep into engaging conversations about self-care, mindfulness, and personal development. Nyomi brings you expert insights, practical tips, and uplifting stories from thought leaders in the field. Embark on a journey of self-discovery and unlock the power of self-love. Mark your calendars and tune in to the Season of Self-Love podcast, available every weekday on Spotify and Spreaker. Remember, it's time to prioritize yourself and embrace the beautiful season of self-love. Get inspired and join Nyomi Banks on the Season of Self-Love podcast.
Well, welcome back. It's your girl, the Goddess Nyomi Banks, here on the Season of Self-Love podcast. And today we're talking about attract abundance in all areas of your life with love, happiness, and success. And we already talked about understanding abundance, cultivating an abundance mindset, how to attract abundance in love. And now we're talking about inviting abundance in happiness. We'll explore the deep connection between self-love and happiness. And then in this segment, we'll focus on practicing habits that enhance happiness and foster a positive mindset. So I offer some advice on embracing joy and practicing self-care and finding fulfillment in simple pleasures of everyday life. And there are several practices and habits that can enhance happiness and foster positive mindsets. One is gratitude. And we talk about this often. That was the first thing that we talked about in the beginning of abundance, is appreciating what you already have. That is one of the meanings of abundance. But also with that is to cultivate gratitude by regularly expressing appreciation for the people and the experience and the things in your life. And this helps shift the focus towards the positive aspects of your life that promotes a positive affirmation, contentment. Positive affirmation. Also practice the positive affirmation to refrain from negative thoughts and beliefs. Fully present in the moment without judgment or about yourself in your life to cultivate. Mindfulness allows you to savor the present moment. Surround yourself with positive people and increase overall well-being. So before the break, these are good habits to have. I will sit and I will think about what's prioritize going on today. For me today, I won't think about yesterday or tomorrow. And there is a saying that I say is that I thank you for my yesterdays. Let go of grudges and I wait patiently for my yourself and others. But today, holding on to resentment and anger, today I live my day like it's the best thing from experiencing happiness because I only can go on today. Meaning that I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, and I can't stress and worry engage in activities that promote personal growth. I can't think about what happened yesterday. Set the goals, because guess what? Hobbies, it already happened. Book, take courses, engage in therapy. So what I can control is continuously improve and expand your mindset. That's it. Acts of kindness. Practice acts of kindness toward others, helping others make positive impact on their lives. That can create a sense of fulfillment, connection, and happiness within yourself. Positive self-talk. Be mindful of your internal dialogue and replace that negative self-talk with positive and empowering thoughts. Celebrate your achievements. Acknowledge and celebrate your achievement, no matter how small. Give yourself credit for your progress and your successes and use them as motivation to keep moving forward. But remember, developing a positive mindset is an ongoing practice, and be patient with yourself and cultivate these habits constantly, consistently to see long-term positive changes in your happiness and in your overall well-being. I had to check and look and see if we had just a little bit more time that we can just hit this manifesting abundance and success segment real fast. And it's like a talk about success and how we explore how self-love and positive mindset can lead to success in various aspects of your life. And we kind of hit it in every segment, this morning. is truly understanding and believing in what abundance is and what it is for you, is to be appreciative of everything that you have right now, whether you are sitting or you live in your apartment or your home, or the job that you work right now, or the car that you're driving. Appreciate that and treat it as it's gold. Now, I'm going to say this. If you're complaining about those very things and you're not working towards bettering it, then it's something that you got to really check yourself about that. But right now, appreciate what you have. So then you can start to cultivate that positive energy, that abundance mindset, to where now you have now opened that positive door, that positive portal, where that positive energy can come back to you. So where now you're open to receive it. So now you're open to receive it. All right, again, I want to thank you so much for just, again, being here with me every day, going through this journey with me. And I just want you to remember that embracing an abundance mindset and incorporating into your self-love practice, into a daily routine, can open up doors to a life filled with love, happiness, and success. You have the power to attract abundance in all its form. So I want you to embark on this journey. Embark on this journey with me, and together we can open hearts and minds. So again, I want to thank you for joining today. And your journey towards abundance starts now. And I am honored to be a part of it. So let's continue to grow and attract the abundance that we all deserve. All right, have a good one. Thank you for listening to the Season of Self-Love podcast. If you have any questions or would like to connect with us, you can follow us on social media. Just search for the Season of Self-Love on Instagram. And if you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover, feel free to email us at elevateme9999@gmail.com. And remember, you are worthy of love, growth, and happiness. So keep shining bright, and I'll see you tomorrow for another episode of the Season of Self-Love. Be good to one another and yourselves, and always keep it sexy. Sending light, love, and prayers.